Now, I want to quote you on something you said in the past, and you said this with regards to negotiating with the United States on matters of trade and China, and you said it should be done with a gun in your pocket. And I wondered what you meant by that.
Well, what I mean by that is that, especially with Trump, but we've always had, trade frictions with the US or with China for the last decade, and a fortiori even more with Mr. Trump, he negotiates with a gun on the table. He says, I want you to do that, and if you don't do that, that's tariffs. What I mean by what I said is that we may not need to have the gun on the table, but we need to have it in our pocket, and he needs to know it. Mr. Trump sometimes steps back. This has happened quite a number of times since he proclaimed the new structure of so-called reciprocal tariffs in last April. In a number of areas or circumstances, he stepped back. So the issue for us now is we have to deploy enough of a counter threat so that he steps back. Now, we did not do that in this famous Thornbury deal, where we accepted an asymmetric 15% on his side, 0 on our side. And the reason why we didn't do that at the time was that we needed the US in Ukraine, and we didn't want to antagonize them. For the Europeans, losing Ukraine is more important than losing 2 or 3% of US market share. That's the previous episode. We now are in a new episode where the issue is Greenland, and our level of deterrence and of escalation and of counter threat has, in my view, to be much higher than in the previous episode, because the stakes for the European Union are higher this time.